Hi, my name is Sam Canfield. I'm in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics, and today we're going to be building a PC. And my assistant here.
Yep. My name is Zach Halem. I'm also in the Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics course at the Nevada County Career Center. And yeah, we're going to be building a computer.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the specs. This is a Ryzen 9 3900X 12-core processor. It runs at about 3.8 gigahertz and can boost to like 4.6. It's pretty awesome.
Okay.
And then
Here, I'll just start this off. This is just a basic 550 watt power supply. Ours didn't come in. This is a non-modular power supply, as you can see, which isn't very fun at all. Start us off on our next item is our RAM. It's the Vengeance RGB Pro DDR4 3600 megahertz. It runs at 16 gigs of it. It's RGB, and it's doesn't Corsair have that like controller?
Mm-hmm. And our case is also a Corsair IQ 465, I think. And the RGB fans in there will sync with our RAM, so it can all be like connected with lights.
And this is just an NVMe drive. This is really basic, you know, 500 gigabytes. And NVMe's, they're pretty much the same as you, no matter which one you buy.
Real fast. All right, this is Gigabyte B550 Gaming X motherboard. It fits our 3900X perfectly, and it's got some pretty decent I/O while having good power delivery, and it looks good. So yeah, that. And pretty much the last thing here is our graphics card. Got an RTX 2060. Not the best, but it's pretty good, and it's only got 2 fans. They're not RGB. Kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. It'll be pretty good for what we're trying to do.
It'll be very good for what we're gonna do.
To do these, you just kind of lift this clip here, right on the motherboard, or the CPU socket. Find the triangle on the motherboard, usually pointing towards the I/O back here, but it's not always that way. And then there's a little gold triangle on the CPU. You obviously can't see it, but if you get a processor like this, you'll see it.
It's very obvious.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
It's the only triangle. Well, they're all triangles, but it's labeled pretty easy. Lift this back all the way, and just place it in there. Real easy. Don't push forcefully down at all. And you take the arm here, and put it down until it's in. Give it a little wiggle. Make sure it's in. That's on. All right. Next thing is our CPU cooler, which comes with it. Pretty good stock cooler. Usually for RAM, if you have 4 sticks, obviously put in all 4 slots. But if you just have 2, it'll either say on the motherboard or in the manual which ones to put it in. Here on the motherboard, it tells you to put it in A2, which is this one here, and then B2, which is this one here as well. If you just have one, it doesn't say in here which one to do, but probably A2, but you're gonna wanna read your motherboard manual to double check. All right, next is gonna be our M.2 SSD, which is very quick NVMe. Windows will load in like 5 seconds. It'll be very snappy. Everything will work very good. All right, usually your power supply will have a fan on it. If it has a fan and you have vent holes here at the bottom, and you have enough room at the bottom, you usually want to do fan down so it's not blowing hot air into your other components. So that's how we're going to do ours today. Right here we ran our GPU power cable. You'll see all these cables that'll come with your case for the USBs on the front, maybe for the RGB. And these tiny little switches are for your power button, your reset switch, and then one is also for like the LED up here, like either hard drive activity or just the power LED. For this, I like to build it standing up. And so this should just kind of go in here. And it's actually pop the room, it's on out. It was and it's marginally better. Hey, it stays on its own. Doesn't want to, but it does. This front panel here has plastic on it. You're gonna take these screws out. Real long screws. Make sure the rubber, I think, it it doesn't slide in like that. It just kind of sits on the.
Oh, really?
Everything should be plugged in. Looks nice. All right.
Well, now our PC's done. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And if you want to see more, why don't you come and join Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics Center, United County Career Center.
Sounds like you guys might be building something if you come in the next few years.